You. Lots of U's in her name. Undresu. That's what it was. Undresu. Or Undresu, maybe. I don't know how the pronunciation would be exactly. Undresu. In what language? That you can't speak? Okay, he's winding up a sling. He can turn and shoot, sure. Okay. All right, so what? His statement of intent is to sling one of you guys this round. Well, he's been running. His bow is in his hand, but he'll need to pull an arrow. Uh, 5 plus 2. No, he is not. Okay. 2, 2. Yeah, he is unconscious. He started to bleed to death. The shaman did do a heal 2 on him to stop that bleeding. So he's technically stabilized, for lack of a better word. Yes. He's the one being carried. Yep, uh-huh. Sure. Now, if you're facing the troll, right? So your body's blocking most of Colin's body anyway. So is it a large or a medium shield? So that's arm plus 3, right? Okay. Yes, you can. Yes, we are. Okay. Oh, yeah. Well, he's not charging because he's launching the sling. Hey, did you have any damage before when you left? Okay. Yeah, I don't remember you getting hit either. Okay, so Hearth can do the speed dart, draw the arrow, and fire on strike rank 10. It is. So the spell goes off on 3, arrows drawn and notched by 8. Because the spell is one action, drawing is another action. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Colin is unconscious. Lars is defending. What are you going to do, Bruce? Anything else? Yeah, you can ready a weapon. It'll be ready on strike rank 5. Do you want the shaman to continue to heal him? Okay. He does have disruption. Is that what you want him to do? Okay. Alright, so this is the troll with the sling. Mm-hmm. Okay. So the shaman will do disruption on strike rank 3. Are we missing anybody else? Okay, Hearth also has a shadow cat. Do you want him to attack or hang back? Okay. And his movement is 10. Yep. Yeah, he'll hit on strike rank 11. He'll take him 4 strike ranks to get there. Because he's doing a run, so he's essentially disengaged. So he has 3 X is every strike rank. And then his strike rank's actually 7. What was that, Mike? 3 feet. Well, it's technically a meter, so it's like 3.5 feet. When you're disengaged, that's because you're like running. You're out in the open. Once you get involved with people, it's just 1 hex per point. Okay, so anybody go before 3? Strike rank 3? Okay. And that is Ferran, right? Okay. That's generally how we play it out. Your statement is, I'm going to move to engage and attack, if that's possible, kind of thing. Or I'm going to move over there and then fire my bow. And so that all adds up. As long as it's less than 12 strike ranks, you can do those things. And the heal takes, what, 4 strike ranks, you said? Yeah. If it's a rune spell, it goes off on strike rank 1. And then you're going to move to engage. Okay, so go ahead and make your rune magic roll. You can use any rune that's associated with your cult. And Orlanth is movement in air. Okay. Oh, okay. Did not happen this round. The rune point is still there. You didn't spend it. You going to continue to move anyway? Where do you want to go exactly? Okay. And he's going to get his slings off on 4. The shaman's going to heal on 3. That gives Colin 2 more hit points. Where did Colin's hit points go? There we are. Okay, so take me to get in the swing of things. Okay. So that was the heal. Sling is going off. Hearth is turning and shooting, right? And Lars is dropping. Oops. Colin. And turning and defending with shield and drawing a sword, correct? And then Shaman is doing disruption. So his disruption goes off on 3. Not the heal, disruption. Okay. Yes, you can. You can move while drawing. Okay, yep, he is successful on his disruption. Is that a power versus power? Yeah, it's power versus power. If it overcomes, then it takes damage to a random location, not absorbed by armor. Okay. His power is... Who wants to roll for the shaman? Go ahead. What's that? Yes. That is not successful. Okay, and the sling goes off. He's going to have a choice here. Okay, he is slinging at Hearth. Okay, and he does 7 points of damage to the head. And he goes unconscious. Whack. So Hearth does not get to go, but his cat does. Who wants to roll for the cat? Two claws and a bite. Mm-hmm. Ooh, that's the head. A 5 is probably a special. Yes. Yeah. The first roll was a 10? Oh, I didn't catch that. Yeah, they're both slash specials. They're slashes. Yep. Yep. So, rolled dice. They're both heads? Holy cow. Yeah. Right. Keep them separate attacks. Roll. But it so roll 2d6 and then 2d6. Yes. Yeah. But he's got to roll that twice, one for each attack. Actually, he is not wearing armor. He does have a shield, but he does not have any armor. Okay, so Constitution times 5 minus... He made that one. And then the second one... I wrote that number down wrong. Hold on. And that one, he missed. And he goes down, unconscious. Not this round. Next round, he'll start ripping. He'll continue to bite, and he'll rip next round. Nothing. That was completely insane. But yeah, he's going to continue to rip. This guy's guts are going to be everywhere. Right. Okay. So that's your statement of intent for next round. This is for Ron, correct? For Ron, make a listen and a scan roll. Okay. The blood splatter everywhere. Troll blood, the first axe spray. Okay, as you kind of peek around, you can see this troll starting to climb over those two dead beetle bodies. And you can see this trollkin running. Where did my sheet go? There it is. You can make that assumption. Okay. That troll. What's he going to do? What's he going to do? Okay. This dark troll is turning, and he's leaving as well. Statements of intent. No. No. Retrieving? How far in do you want to go? Okay, yep. In this room? Oh, that's a wall. This is all stone. Okay, so you're kind of here looking around the corner? Okay. This trollkin is in fact gone. Okay, I need to hold on just a second. Hello, Isaac. Yes, we can. Welcome aboard. You just went down with a headshot. Yep. Do you see the map, the camera map? Okay. And you're familiar with Discord about how you can double click on a picture and it'll fill up your screen kind of thing? Yeah, if you click on it, then that will be your center picture, and then there's like a double arrow thing, so you actually fill your whole screen up with the map. And while you're doing that, this is you. You're currently being healed by the shaman who's right here behind you. This is your shadow cat that just took down a dark troll with 2 special hits to the head. It was phenomenal. Okay, so we're doing statements of intent. There were trolls inside. They've run. Ferran is inside. He's watching. Lars just moved up. And there are 2 other members of the party that previously had fled because they were demoralized. You don't know that, but they're not here. They fled a number of melee rounds ago, so it's just a matter of time before it fades and they come back. No, but you're being healed this round. Because you're unconscious on the ground. Yeah. Get hit in the head for how many points was it? Yeah. Now I did give you 1 point of leather from your furs. So you're like at -2 in the head. You did. That was phenomenal. Okay, statements of intent. Colin is going to lay there dead. Lars? Mm-hmm. Okay, Theron. Okay, you can't see down the hallway because it is so dark. Yep. Okay. He's too worried. Do you have first aid skill? Roll it. Well, the cat's kind of stepping off, licking his paws at this point. Well, you want to see if it was possible to save the troll. That's what I was having you roll for. Oh, okay. Go ahead, roll. Now you know first aid takes some time, right? When are we gonna find her? Where is her? Is she even here? Okay. That will stabilize. Correct. Yeah. Do you have first aid skill? Yes. Roll it. Okay. This guy is dead. So you don't need to spend your 2 points of healing. Yes. Yes, you did that before. Yeah, he is dead. Yeah. His body's no longer bleeding. It's just coagulating there on the ground underneath him. He got a bunch of bolts. He does have a club. He also has a glove, a leather gauntlet. Let's see. Because remember, he's not wearing any armor. He just has a shield with him. In that mall. Certainly. It's a large shield. You can take that. $16. Okay, so at this point, you can, in fact, escape. If anybody's trailing after you, it will be a while before they get at least up to where the bridge is and you guys cross over. Now, which way are you going? You're going back north the way you came, or you're going to go south further on down the trail? Oh, okay. And then you're going to go down like about an hour. That's what you did last time. And then you're going to go off to the east or to the west? Okay. That would be a reasonable thing. Okay. Follow who? They ran this way up the ravine, not down the ravine to where the bridge is. With the cure wounds? The rune spell? Okay. Go right ahead. That make it? Yeah, if you fumble, you lose the point. Yes. Just let me know how long it takes. Okay. That. Keep going. And that's 1 rune point and 4 magic points. Yeah, most everybody is about bingo on magic points. In fact, there's only 1 person left with rune points, right? Oh, you do? Oh, okay. That's right. You haven't been casting any rune stuff. Okay. So you travel up ravine. A handful of melee rounds worth of time, not very long, and you run into Subutai, who's coming back. Let's shift you guys back down. That's right. that darkness magic. Okay, you continue on, and not very long after that, you run into, what's her name? Starts with a D. Delegia, who is also coming back. So the party is all together, but you are southwest of the troll compound in the ravine. How many rounds? Want to talk about melee rounds with a time? It's not minutes, but it would be... Maybe that is minutes. No, a couple of minutes? No, it's not. Okay. Yes. Okay, everybody make scan and move quietly rolls. Scan is under perception, and move quietly is under stealth. Perception, second page, towards the bottom in the middle, I believe, and stealth will be on the right-hand side of the bottom. Okay. Okay. Did anybody make either of the rolls other than Subutai? Okay. Good to go. His cat certainly is. No, no one did. Someone roll a couple percentiles for me? Okay, another one? Okay. Nothing seems to happen as you move past the doorway, which is on the other side of the stream, and the beetle cavern, which is on your side, and the other cavern, which is also on your side. And you get up to the bridge. Okay? Now, are you going to go north or south? Okay? So you head south about an hour, you said? That was your plan originally? That's right. Who's got the highest tracking? Yes. Okay, go ahead and roll that. Very good. All right, he seems to be doing a good job with his tree branch of obscuring tracks as you continue along your way. Tie that to the cat's tail. Okay. How far back do you want to go? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So what I need to do is roll. Actually, they won't. Okay. So you're gonna be at camp? Okay. We need a guard rotation. Yes. You Hearth took 7 points of damage, so he was at -2 in the head, but he's been healed up. Well, the shaman would have healed him up all the way by now. He's been using heal 2 on him. Yeah, he's all but empty now, though. Yes, he does. You refill his crystal? Sure, you put mana into it, or magic points into it. It holds 11. Yeah, some sorcerer you are. Okay, so how many points are we going to give to him? Okay. Now remember, you get back all of your power worth of magic points within a 24-hour period. So you can break that into fourths or some other equally divisible number that makes sense to you. And that's how many points you get back every so many hours. So if you had a 24 power, you would get 1 point back every hour. But you probably don't. You probably have like a 12 or around a 12, which is 1 every 2 hours. Calculate it thusly, and do you have any spare that you could then give to the shaman? First crystal, anyway. The Hamati can't. She's empty. Because you should get back 3 or 4 tonight. He had been casting Speed Dart. So he's probably down like, what, 3 points? Okay. All right. Magic points. That's what you use to fuel your spells. Yes. Okay, and that will top off his battery. Yes, but you'll get those 3 back overnight. Yep, okay. All right, so, excuse me. It is 7 p.m.-ish. The sun's been down for an hour. You guys are making camp, filling up the power storage crystal, and divvying up who's going to cover what watches. Now it's going to be dark for 12 hours. So you guys can get a full 8 hours of sleep. Okay, so we need to have people roll conceal. Who's got the highest conceal? Yes. I just use a plant lore. Yeah. Not with this, no. Or you can augment with an air rune. Come on. Okay, have we even rolled yet? The conceal? We've just been talking about augmenting and stuff? That sounds like the highest. Correct. Yeah, do it. Okay. All right, so how many of us do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Holy cow. I need to throw more monsters at you. Excuse me. Okay, so who was on the first watch? Okay, second? Third? Fourth? Fifth? Sixth? Okay. So who did we miss? I actually don't know. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Oh, somebody's got a room point, right? Whoever's got a room point needs to make a cure wounds and pump 6 magic points into it to save his arm. Yeah, before he made camp, that kind of thing. Yep, everybody does. Yeah, no, he hasn't yet. Yes, the 1 room point initiates the Cure Wounds spell, and then the magic points are funneled into it to do the healing. And it will take 6 points of healing to reattach or to repair his limb so he doesn't lose it. Okay, go ahead and make a roll. It needs to be one of Odela's runes. Do you know what those are? Yes. It needs to be either the air rune or the beast rune. Okay. Roll it. You made it. Okay, so you lose that rune point and then the magic points. Okay. He licks it. Odela's a bear god. He packs it with dirt. He packs it all up with dirt and then licks it off. Okay, we got distracted on... So it was the shaman who was on 6, correct? And then Colin on 7. Assuming he's... Well, he's still unconscious. Because he went negative. Well, the shaman gave him a couple more points, so he's probably conscious. But he's hurting bad. That 6 points just healed the arm so he didn't lose it. That doesn't change his hit points. Just like a 2-point healing will stop the bleeding, it doesn't actually heal 2 points. It's got a function cost rather than an actual heal cost. Okay, so what is the SOP for if somebody hears something while everyone else is asleep? Okay. Wake up! Wake up! Well, it all depends. Okay. The cats wake up the two hunters, and the shaman starts to come around to wake everyone else. There is a troll with two trollkin who are flushing the woods on this side of the trail. So they're getting close. They're heading your way. Sure. Well, the general direction is known. They're coming from the north. The trollkin are going out and back and out and back, but the dark troll is just kind of heading down through the woods. Okay. It's possible. The question is, how quiet are you going to be? Oh, it's the middle of the night. They're about 60 meters away, but it's not like they're being noisy. Yeah, the trollkin are actually kind of quiet. The dark troll, not so much. Okay. Okay. Now, these aren't actual distances, but this is just the general layout, right? So Hearth wanted to go off to the, well, left over here, I guess. Right? Okay, yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Lars, Ferran? You're going to rush the troll. How far are you going to wait until... At what distance do you want to start the rush? Now she says this is like a good plan. And she'll be with you guys. Okay. Okay, so the two hunters are going to go out about 20 yards. Is that right? Okay. Yes, uh-huh. So roughly like this. Well, yeah, these aren't individual at this range. They're not, melee hexes. This is just to give a basic outline of where people are and how things are happening. Once we get in close, we'll go to melee range. Yeah. No. Oh, yeah, you can do that fairly easy. Yeah, some of us already have. Yeah, dismiss magic is more like turning off his blade sharp or his protection. No. But you could cast it on one of your own party members who's been demoralized. That's a defensive use. Okay, go ahead and roll. Correct. No. Oh, wait, was 90 what? No, that's okay. Sure. One more time. Okay. Anybody else going to cast any spirit magic before we go in? Yep, 2 points of armor. It's cast before, because you cast it on the arrow. Okay. We have essentially 3 melee rounds before we're going to have some kind of physical range issues. Let me check. I'm thinking so, but I just want to make sure I got. Yep. Yeah, you essentially have 3 melee rounds to prep up if you want. Did you make your rolls? Yes, that's correct. Okay. Very good. So that's 2 magic points. Okay. Okay. I need the 2 hunters. And yeah, go ahead. Okay. Yeah, multi-missile has a value associated with it. Do you have a number by that? So the first thing is just to roll for the spells to cast the spell successfully. You got another chance? You have 2 more chances. Okay, that's successful. So you got cast on 1. Did you want to try and cast on a second one? The multi-missile 2, you can cast either as a 1-point spell or a 2-point spell, but it's on a single arrow. If you cast a 1-point spell, then there is a second magic arrow with it. If you cast both points, then there's 2 magic arrows with your original arrow. Okay? If you cast a 2-point multi-missile on an arrow, when you fire that arrow, you'll roll to hit 3 times. Once for the original missile and once for each of the magic ones. Okay? Now you've got one more round. You could do it onto a second arrow if you wanted to spend 2 more magic points. Total of 4 magic points, yes. Okay? Yes, you do. Okay, that's a fumble. So you lose those 2 magic points and the spell does not go off. Okay, anybody else prepping up? Okay. So what I've done here on the map is the first one you were successful with, the first arrow. But the first time you cast a spell, it didn't work. Second time you cast it, it did. Okay. Okay, so on the map board, each one of these hexes is what's called a mega hex. So it's actually 3 hexes in size, just so we've got some range involved here. So at what point did the hunters want to engage the trolls? How close did you want them to get? Okay, yeah. If they hit here, if we move them forward just one more, they'll be within engagement range with a full round of movement. Is that what you're looking for? Yes. Well, the 8 movement points, which is what that will take, is 8 strike ranks. So you still have 4 strike ranks in the round if you can hit in 4 strike ranks or less. So what strike ranks are you guys hitting on? The Legia is on a 5. Well, when we get to the arrows, we'll talk about that. Lars? So you want to wait one more then? Okay. So we'll be getting to about here. The Trollkin are both this point moving out. Because they're doing that out and back kind of thing, right? So they're on their way out. Okay, so for missile weapons, your strike rank, since excuse me, since you've got an arrow out, you don't need to prep it. So your first shot goes off on your Dex strike rank. Okay. We then take 5 strike ranks to get a second arrow ready. So we're at strike rank 7. Takes another Dex strike rank for 2 more to put it at 9. That's when your second arrow goes off. Yes. and there would be 5 more, but at that point we're past 12, and so we start over the next round. So the next round, again, you've got your arrow out, strike rank 2, and then 9. 2 and 9. Make sense? Okay. So, strike rank 2, who are you going to shoot at? Hearth. Okay. And Subutai. Statements of intent. The large troll in the center. Okay. Now, what about your 2 shadow cats? Okay, that's the Trollkin. And Hearth? That you're shooting at? Okay, yeah, he'll make that easily. Okay, so essentially you'll get a round of surprise. I need some rolls first. Okay, Faron, did you make a move quietly roll yet? Do that. No, that would not be a fumble. Okay, Lars, did you make a move quietly roll? Okay. 21. Move quietly, move quietly. Listen, scan, sense assassin. She doesn't have it at all. Okay. And Subutai. Move quietly roll. That's okay. Move quietly is a stealth skill, so it should be the right column towards the bottom on the second page. Okay. Need to make the move quietly rolls for your shadow cats as well. Hearth and Subutai. Yeah, it should be like 75%. Oh, okay. All right, so go ahead and loose your strike rank 2 arrows. Now, Subutai's got multi-missile 2 on his, and you've got speed art on yours, correct? Okay. Correct. Okay. Roll location. Correct. That's the arm. Yep. Okay, and roll damage. Okay. He drops his shield. Okay, Subutai. First roll for the actual arrow. And your skill is? What was your skill level? Oh, okay. Yep. Okay, so roll location for that. Okay. He's on a different sheet. Okay, that's his right arm. Go ahead and roll damage. Yep. Oh, okay. Now roll the hit for the first magic arrow. Okay, roll location. It's the chest and roll damage. Okay, and for the second magic arrow, roll the hit. That's a miss. Okay. That's okay. And the shadow cats can move up. And everybody else moves up. Oh, do you want the Hamaki in the middle? Yeah, she is. Okay, so shadow cats can attack. Oh, yes, right. Yep. That's correct, right? Shadow cats on the Trollkin? Okay, shadow cats can attack. It takes 2 successful claw attacks to lead into the rip. But the bite goes, well, technically the 2 claws go first and then the bite. But I mean, if you've seen cats fight. Claw, claw, bite. Okay. Second claw. Okay, location. Okay, and roll damage, 1d6. Okay. And then the bite attack. Okay. Okay, Subutai, your cat. 2 claws and a bite. Okay. A 99? That fumbles on a 51 or higher. Actually, no, all the way down to. No, that's a fumble. Roll percentile. Okay. Ooh, he clawed himself. Roll location. That's a d20. I've got a sheet here that I wrote that stuff down on. Yes, it is. And roll d6 damage. Okay. He did something silly that scraped up his bum. Oh no, no, you still get to do the bite. Okay, the Dark Troll. Okay, the Dark Troll will go after everybody else goes. So who is 4? Okay, both of you go. How high's your skill? Oh, okay. Not in the 60s? Well, you're a philosopher sorcerer. Location? Okay. And Farhan. Okay. Yep. And she will go before him as well. He's just a little slower. Oh, 0-5. So that is a special. I better roll location first, huh? Location 3. Yep, that's the same leg. Okay, he is going to attempt to parry that. $57. That should do it. Yep. Okay, so it did take some damage. But she didn't do enough to actually do any harm to him. Okay. Now he gets to attack. He really should go after the Hamakti. But both of you guys hit him as well. Okay, he'll go after her. Where's the other die? There it is. 31, that is a hit. Provocation. Oh, that's true. Let's have her do her parry first. Which is successful. So he will do damage bonus. That's enough to get through because her sword has been hacked up. But not enough to do any damage to her. Okay, armor absorbs. Alright, so now we're going into essentially regular combat. Where'd my pen go? Okay, the bowmen are going on 2 and 9, correct? And then Lars and Theron are both going on 4. Is that right? And she goes on 5, and the troll goes on 6. Now the Trollkin have Mason Shield out and they're being attacked by cats, so they'll continue to do that. And their strike rank is 9. Yep. Okay. Can you adjust your mic? I can't hear you. Yes, they are. So if you were to shoot at the Trollkin, you'll take your basic percentage, divide it in half. If you make that roll, then you hit the Trollkin. If you roll between that number and your actual skill, then there's a chance that you may hit the Shadow Cat. Essentially, we roll a d6. 1 to 3 is your cat. 4 to 6 is the Trollkin. Okay, so that'll take 5 strengths to ready a new weapon. And then you're going to move to engage the Trollkin or move to engage the Troll. Right. Okay, that you'll engage on strike rank 8. What's the strike rank with your weapon? Okay, so you will not be able to attack this round. What about you, Hearth? Well, if 15 gets added to your skill, then you divide in half. Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay. Okay, that's a success. So you get plus 20? Before. Before. Yes. Well, 57. Ooh. Yes, it is. Because the special also goes off the modified number. But that's enough. Okay, so roll location. Okay, now with the special on the bow, is that what you rolled? Was the D8 plus 1? You got a 7? Well, a 6? Okay, so 3 and 1 is 4. 4 doubled is 8 plus 3. Oh, the plus 3 should double too, right? Yeah. Okay, so that'd be 14? Okay, but he does have a shield, so he's going to... Oh. Roll. What was the location? It was his arm, right? Oh, that's right. His shield dropped. That's right. That's right. Okay, 3 from 14 is 11. Yeah. Okay, that's enough to incapacitate his arm and put him down. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. So that's our 2s. Where'd my sheet go? Oh, here it is. Okay. So now, Lars and Ferran. Oh, yeah. He's got a large shield. Where did he go? There he is. He is wearing... He's got, I think this is an open helm, 5 points on the head. His arms and legs are Kirboli. And then he's got, I think it's light scale, chest and abdomen. Okay. You can if you impale. Okay. Okay. So large, she'll be going on 9. Is that right? Is your axe also 4? Oh, okay. So it'll be 8 then. Well, the sword itself is a strike rank at 2. But you got your dex and size strike ranks to add to that. Oh, okay. Check. Okay. that will give you plus 10 bonus. Or is it 20? Yeah, plus 20. Okay. Okay. Her turn. Regular success. He's going to parry. Ooh, he missed his parry. So she big money, big money. She's going to hit him in the 13. Where's his shoot? There it is. Okay, and she is going to do... Ooh, ouch. 19 points of damage. Yep. It is. Yeah. His arm comes off and he collapses on the ground unconscious. Yeah, she's still doing that. Okay, so he doesn't get to go. Oh, the Shadow Cats. What's their strike rank? 7, isn't it? They can go. No, you don't. He is unconscious. Bite him one more time. Just make sure. Yeah. There. Okay. And the other Shadow Cat? Okay. 2 claws and a bite. The bite will hit. Roll location. Okay. And roll d6 for damage. Okay. I believe it's the left leg. I got my right and left mixed up on these charts I got on my spreadsheet. Okay. That did not seem to do much damage. All right. Let me see something here. There. Of course, I've got 175 pages marked here. It does. I really like it. Yeah, I'm just running Runequest. But I'll do Cthulhu if they need help. We've done that a couple times. Yeah. Holy cow. Oh yeah, Kolchak is on YouTube. Carl McGavin. Yep, Chicago in the 70s. Yeah, it's a great show. That's right. Okay. Subutai. Your shadow cat gets to make one free attack at the troll pin because he is fleeing. Roll for a claw. Okay, roll location. And roll damage. Okay, not enough to do enough damage. He flees. You could make an arrow shot if you got your bow out still. True. Harf, do you still have your bow out? Yes. No, but we'll roll around to the next round too. You're just going to watch him run off? Yes, go ahead and shoot. That's right. Ooh, he may have dodged that. Yeah, but you know, he's running through trees and he's trying to zigzag. So I'm just treating that like a dodge for some mechanics that I need to look at. Where'd it go? It moved from Geneva many years ago. Yeah, I'll be in Ohio next week. Origins. X times 2 is 28. But he's got 9 encumbrance. Or is that max? That's max, isn't it? Yeah. 1, 2. Yeah, Oh yeah. Has been for a while. Okay, yeah, he dodged out that one. Okay, so what now? The troll that lost his arm? Before or after you do first aid? Or if you're going to use heal magic to stop his bleeding. Okay. Shaman, that's his point. We don't have a name for him yet. No, he's not. He's Takafal, not Waha. Okay. Heal 2, keep him from bleeding to death, tie him up. Yeah, you can strip patrol. That's not too hard. He's heading basically north, so you can assume he's going back to the ravine. Yep. Okay. Roughly, yep. You gonna drag him around? Well, he's actually kind of big. He's bigger than you are strong. Okay, are you going to attempt to heal him, or are you going to wait for him to come around? Okay, that's not enough. He's still unconscious. He's still unconscious. Oh, he's starting to come around. Yep. Mm-hmm. Nope. Oh, I think Colin has trade talk. No. Colin will try as well, but the troll does not seem to understand. Nightclub. He does not seem to understand. He makes no obvious signs of recognition. They believe she's in the cave. They've had it verified that Nightclub did leave Johnstown with her, though. Draw like what? Not that you know of. Excuse me. Not for the same substance. I mean, if you want to try something else, you certainly could, yeah. Ndresu. Nothing. That's a plan. Okay. He's grunting what seems to be some kind of recognition. Yeah. And he'll kind of point with his hands. I'm assuming his hands are tied together and not behind his back. And he'll point to the female figure. Okay. That doesn't seem to mean anything to him, Tim. Well, after you drew the cave and he's looking at the picture, he kind of points down at her. Female figure. Okay, yeah, he'll shake his head yes. What was that? We did. We lost Lars. Correct. Correct. No. He's able to walk. Not very well, but he's able to walk. Mm-hmm. Okay. So the intent is to everybody pack up and head towards the ravine, correct? Okay. And you got the hunters in front, right? So something like that? Okay. I haven't seen anything, but I've got a gray on his icon, which shows him offline. Yeah, stuff happens. Okay, so as you're traveling back towards the bridge, because there's the ravine has a bridge that goes over it, and there's a trail that goes down underneath the bridge that goes down into the ravine. And as you're coming towards the ravine, or towards the bridge, there. For this particular scene, no. Because as you come up towards the bridge, there is in fact a trollkin standing on the bridge looking around. And when he sees you, he speaks in trade talk. Oh, it's a different one. Well, I mean, all troll can look the same, right? Now, between this guy's trade talk, let me double check his number here. Hold on. Yeah, between this guy's trade talk and Colin's trade talk, they have no problem communicating. And so he'll relay to everybody else that this trollkin represents the new priestess of the holding. And she is looking for something that the party has taken. And she's willing to discuss terms. He doesn't know. Okay, he will lead you down the trail underneath the bridge and down into the ravine. And when you get towards the bottom of the ravine, there are 2 female trolls. Yeah, when the party first got here to the ravine, they went down and there were like 3 trolls and like 6 trollkin that were camped out in front of the cave, just down the bottom of the ravine. So when they came down the ravine, they saw them. A couple of trollkin were up, so they started attacking. And so the trollkin was waking everybody else up, and the trolls woke up. They managed to take the trolls out fairly quick because they did some headshots. But they took everybody in that area out except for 1 troll and 1 trollkin, which they'd been tied up. Then they went into the cave where they entered a bear and 2 giant beetles and a dark elemental and a female troll, and then 3 other female trolls were further in. And at that point, Lars was blind, and they had lost the Hamakdi, and some other folks were down, so they left. Now the party did get, well, Lars picked up, one of the giant beetles had a collar that is in fact a Shimmer 1 matrix, spell matrix. And there was an amulet that they got off of the priestess. And I think that's all that they got. Yes. Sure. Well, since it's Lars' sister, does Lars want to take him over? Okay, Bruce, this is what happened while you were gone. The party went back to the ravine, and when they got to the ravine, there was a trollkin on the bridge looking for folks. He speaks trade talk rather fluently. And so between him and Colin, they had discussions going back and forth. There is a new priestess for the holding, and the party has taken something that she wants back, and she's willing to discuss terms. And then he led you guys down into the ravine, and she and this other female troll are down there at the bottom of the ravine. Okay. Oh, okay. Uh-huh. She wants the amulet that the priestess had that you killed. She's discussing terms. What would you like in exchange for it? Oh, okay. So the Trollkin will then discuss with the two trolls, and he will say, "Yes, there was a prisoner taken. She was a female. Do you wish to see her?" Okay, they will bark some orders into the cave, and a Trollkin will come out with. I have a description. A young woman who is obviously in a state of shock, but alive, and generally in good health. Yes, it is. As Lars runs up and looks at her, yes, it is. It's his sister-in-law. Thanks for all the fish. Not necessarily this far in, no. Now there are places like in Prax, they do a lot of slavery in Prax. And there are some border cities between Prax and Sartor where that kind of thing does happen. Yeah, he can be tied up. Right, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, you did kill him. He's the troll that came out of the cave and was slinging stones that almost killed Faron. Or Hearth, whoever it was. That the Shadow Cat eviscerated. She does not know. There is a book. She let's see if she knows where it is. No, she's in relatively good shape. They're using her as a kitchen slave. No, she was in the library. She didn't see who, but she was working, and she was. Come on. She was attacked by some kind of a spirit and was knocked unconscious, and then she woke up here. She does not think it would have been, but she does not know who he was working with. She's assuming he was working with or for someone. Well, you don't have the book yet. She gives some kind of commands to one of the Trollkin, and they go in, and after a while, they'll come out with the book. Jargnop's History of Hendrikiland, the Third Age, Volume 2, The New Kingdom, 1045 to 1120. Who? No, they did. Yes, the Trolls did. Specifically Big Club. Or she's assuming Big Club. I mean, somebody took it from her. No. Oh, man. She can only assume that whoever he was working for wanted the book as well. Or wanted the book. Perhaps. The only two trolls who would have known anything about what was going on are both dead. Oh, yeah, trolls work with people all the time, yeah. She's been actually very forthcoming with all of your questions. Perhaps. It's been less pleasant for the trolls, though. Okay. Now, it is 4 o'clock in the morning, so it's not dawn yet. How far do you want to travel? Mm-hmm. And wait for dawn? About a day's walk? She doesn't need any actual physical healing, like she's lost hit points or anything. She's just, in a state of shock from the whole situation, having been captured by trolls and then being a kitchen slave to them. They're not exactly the nicest people. Always threatening to eat her tomorrow, that kind of thing. Yeah, we'll have you for dessert tomorrow. No, they didn't question her about anything. Yep. No, they eat rocks as like, a third last result. She was researching. Shoot, I don't remember anymore. What did I write down? Yes, she was told to find information about a temple that had been a part of. Pardon me. Where is a map of Glorantha? Smithston. Smithston is a town in Hendriki Land. It's on a river. And at one point, there was this flood that washed a lot of Smithstone away to the point where it's considered ruins. It's since been rebuilt back. And she was researching where this Earth Temple was. Well, what information she does have is in this book. She wants to go home. She's like her mind. Lankermai, the knowledge. She's a scribe of Lankermai. That's okay. Um, 10 or 11 is usually as late as we go. Well, it depends on how long people can go. Oh, okay. This is a good spot to just wrap it up. No, it's good. Besides, there's something that's going to happen. I need to prepare for it. Yep. True. You bet. No problem. Yeah, we're glad you get in. Lifesaver. Yep, looks like it. Oh, good, good, good. I'm glad you did. Oh, yeah. It's been a lot of fun building this stuff. Yep. Well, the reason I do every other Friday